This is one of the most popular questions sent to What If. What would happen if everyone on Earth stood as close together as they could, jumped, and landed at the same instant? At the start of the scenario, the entire human population has been magically moved to one spot. That crowd takes up an area roughly the size of Rhode Island. In fact, let's say we really are in Rhode Island. At noon, everyone jumps. As discussed elsewhere, that jump doesn't actually affect the planet. The Earth outweighs us by a factor of over 10 trillion. The planet would only be pushed down by less than the width of an atom. Next, everyone falls back to the ground. Technically, that puts a lot of energy into the Earth, but it has spread out over a wide area, so it mostly just leaves footprints in a lot of yards. The sound of 12 billion feet hitting the ground does create a loud, long roar that lasts for several seconds. Eventually, the air grows quiet. Outside Rhode Island, abandoned machines start to grind to a halt. Planes drift through the sky on autopilot. Food starts burning on abandoned kitchen stoves. Soccer balls finish their flights into now empty goals. And empty playground swings slowly come to a stop. Back in Rhode Island, people, lots of people, start asking, how do we get everyone home? TF Green Airport in Warwick, Rhode Island handles a few thousand passengers a day. Even if they got organized, they could run at 5 times normal capacity for 100 years without making a dent in the crowd. Crowds board container ships at the deep water port in Providence. But stocking enough food and water for long sea trips is a big challenge. Rhode Island's million cars are commandeered. Moments later, I-95, I-195, and I-95 become the sites of the biggest traffic jams in human history. Some make it past New York or Boston before they run out of fuel. Since the electricity is probably off by then, instead of finding a working gas pump, it's easier to just abandon a car and hop into another one. After all, who can stop you? All the cops are in Rhode Island. Even if people cooperate, everyone is hungry and thirsty. Fresh water is hard to find. And there's no efficient system for getting it to people. Sanitation is a disaster. And healthcare is gone. Within weeks, Rhode Island becomes a graveyard for billions, including many of the people who asked this question, and probably you and me too. And most importantly, Earth's rotation and orbit are completely unchanged. It keeps spinning exactly as it did before our species' wide jump. Note to future civilizations, let's not try that again.